We're in the pink bathroom. I'm going to try to take pictures before the battery runs out.
Nailed it.
First take. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm here with my friends Jamie and Jessica, who Jessica is one of my first portrait subjects ever.
Hello.
And Jamie has the best name.
It's true. Twins.
And now we're going to take some photos if I can figure out where to put this.
I'm just gonna like float around over here.
Thanks for all the views and feedback last week. That was really awesome. Some of my earliest portrait work, around 2007 or so, was of my friend Jessica, who I met up with recently. Back then, I always heard about her best friend Jamie.
Work it.
Jamie, the other Jamie, Jamie M. I mean, she's also Jamie M. The other Jamie took over control of the camera and helped.
I feel like I would be more upset about the rain if it didn't like match with the aesthetic of
What we were going for was something that was already going to be kind of dark and moody, as is my mood lately. And it was overcast and actually raining. Not, you can sort of see. We had to run for cover once or twice, but overall we made it work. We shot at Caitlin's store, Alex and Afton Vintage in Tyler, Texas. You should go there. Caitlin, the co-owner of Alex and Afton, has various cool little decorations around the yard, like this swing that we didn't use, and a bench and a couch and these cool crooked trees. And the rain had finally let up. It was a little windy, but that was fine. I went with the bare flash like I do a lot lately anyway. By the way, there will be some pictures to look at the end of this segment. I realize I kind of shortchange you occasionally on the follow-up pictures, so I'm going to try my best to actually, pay off a little bit with some pictures. There's not many, but there will be enough that you'll see what we were doing. This got me thinking about reconnecting with yourself to figure out things, and it was fun, and it helps you kind of see where you're at now and measure what you're doing. Here you see where I like to demonstrate poses to my models, especially in kind of awkward spots trying to figure things out. By the way, Jamie's wearing a romper. I'm not being a perv here. It also makes me think about rules and how many more people perceive there to be. You see it a lot in gear circles where mostly those are conveniences, and you don't necessarily need that. It just gets down to where if people had their way with your life and your work, everyone would shoot everything on the same camera, with the same lens, edited with the same software. That's all we'd ever do, and there would be no individualism. But a lot of times you've just got to go with it and then worry about all of that later, because you can't really be boggled down in that. And this is actually going to lead into a rant probably in about a week, I hope.
Girl, your hair is perfect right now.
Jessica had this cool cloak.
Forget being your own hype man. I'm your hype man.
This thing where these folding chairs were, I like the aesthetic, although I wish in hindsight that I had moved the bucket on the left side of the picture. And that brings me back to how good it is to reconnect with old friends and old subjects, and especially when your old friends are your old subjects. It helps recenter you one way or another.
Oh my gosh, your hair.
And it can help you remember values and help you remember things that are important to you, or just give you that spark of energy you had when you first picked up a camera or whatever pursuit, be it art or a passion of another kind. So I encourage you to sometimes or often revisit things that you've done before. If you're at the beginning of your journey, just keep working forward. You will eventually have a place to look back to as long as you keep moving ahead. And it may not feel like you'll ever change, but I guarantee you, give yourself a few months, a few years, and eventually a few decades, and you're going to look back and you're going to see a lot of change. And sometimes when you look back, if you feel like you've gone off the path a little bit, that's your chance to get back on it.
Good. So good.
You can be a great ally to yourself by just recentering occasionally, and everyone needs to do it. Everyone can get a little off track. It's super healthy. I always think of evaluation and self-evaluation as a signpost of maturity and a measure of your maturity if you can look back and learn from it and grow from it. So same goes for artistic maturity.
It's like when you used to call people from the payphone, and it would be like, do you accept this call from so-and-so? And it would just be like, I'm at the mall, I'm done, come pick me up.
Also, Caitlin has this cool pink bathroom, and Jessica noticed that her outfit matched the pink bathroom. Also, there's a pink door that I'll actually show you a picture of since I didn't film that segment, but that was fun to do that. Caitlin's store, like even the bathroom is cool and stylish. So you gotta love that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So here we take a look at some of the photos. Here's a photo of Jamie. I decided with her hairstyle and with that dress, I decided to try out these new Capture One styles, and I really dig how it turned out. Here's the one of Jessica at the tree between the chairs. And you see the centered moodiness I was going for, and this is one reason I like medium format, is because it just holds the detail, in my opinion, better on these wide shots, and I really like these wide shots. That's another reason I want to start printing these, because this wide shot, I'm sure it doesn't look that sweeping or breathtaking to you on a phone or whatever you're viewing this on. Here's a fun witchy shot of the two of them, and that's, what I gotta say, I guess. Here's that picture of Jessica with her cool pants in the door. And I went for a little bit of attitude here, and I actually skewed the angles on this intentionally. It was a little, not quite a Dutch tilt, but I like the design aspect of the door and her pose and everything, and I liked it just slightly off canter, although you'll notice that the horizon line is fairly straight. I was thinking abstract expressionism here. Yeah, abstract expressionism and a fashion photo. And here's Jessica in the pink bathroom with pink pants. Need I say more? Everything involved in this is awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click notifications and all that good stuff. And special shout out to patrons Rachel Singletary and Stephanie K. Smith. You should join them and support my channel. The link is in the description, and I appreciate it. Thanks for viewing, and I'll see you next week. Bye.